Henry the Green Engine was on his way to the quarry. He had been working hard all day.
Oh, great, I'm late,
said Henry. Oh, come on, Henry. We're still on time, replied his driver.
Yeah. Well, if Thomas hadn't left, I wouldn't be doing this stupid job.
When Henry finally reached the quarry, he had put his trucks into a siding. Presently, Ben came up next to him.
Well, look who it is. It's Henry. Henry the Quarry Engine.
Henry didn't pay any mind and went on his way. Later, Henry went under a hopper to fill up for his next job. He was about to go when... Henry was so startled that he reversed right under the hopper. But before he could say anything, Ben left laughing. Later, Henry reached Knapford Station, still angry about what happened earlier. He backed up into some coaches when suddenly Mr. Percival arrived. Henry, what do you think you're doing?
I'm pulling the express, sir.
I think not, especially with the way you look. Instead, you're going to pull a goods train to Vicarstown. Henry sighed annoyingly and puffed away.
Why is it that whenever I'm dirty, I'm set to pull a train to either Vicarstown or the mainland? Oh, great, now it's raining.
Henry's driver laughed. Oh, Henry. They were soon halfway there when they saw a red flag. Henry stopped and his driver went out of his cab. He later returned. All right, Henry. They say this line is blocked due to some major flooding.
But that's the quickest route to Vicarstown.
Well, they say that the old bridge should be safe to use.
Fine, let's go.
They soon were on their way to the old bridge. They were running.
Late! We're running late! Come on, driver, speed up!
Calm down, Henry. We will be there on time. I'm sure they won't mind us being a few minutes late. Suddenly, Spencer's whistle was heard, and he was seen running down at an amazing speed. Henry gasped.
Spencer, slow down! There's a mud!
But it was too late. He zoomed by, splashing Henry in the process.
Puddle.
Up ahead, the family was in their house. They were panicking because the rain was getting so bad that it was starting to flood. Henry suddenly stopped just as the water began rising. Henry was puzzled.
Driver, why did we stop?
His driver told him that they were going to check on the family. When he returned, the driver had some very hard news to tell Henry. Henry, the water's getting so bad that it's starting to flood into their house. We need to take them to Vicarstown immediately. So without further ado, Henry set off to Vicarstown. The water began rising higher and higher, making it harder for Henry to go even faster. But nevertheless, Henry strode on. The rain began to pour on Henry harder and harder, but Henry didn't mind. He was only worried about getting the family to safety. The rain began to rise higher and higher, making it harder for Henry to go through, but he just kept on going, no matter how hard it got. Up ahead was the path to the old bridge. Because of heavy rain, the bridge became unsafe. Henry's driver and fireman both knew this, so they started to slow down. But that is still a great. Hurrah, we did it! Hurrah, we did it! Sang Henry, just as the bridge collapsed. In the end, the family was safe, and that night, and the sighting, Henry thought of what he had accomplished. He was so proud of himself that the next day he wouldn't stop boasting about it.